Hi, I'm back. My video camera just died, and I do not know how much of my action you missed, or I missed rather. But I was just trying to show to you that, explain to you that, as I explained before, this hilltop flat area, right? Is the audio okay? Yes. The hilltop flat area is the northern edge is the widest, and it's narrowing down as you go. This way it's south as you go south, and already you can see, you can see it's quite narrow. The flat area is anyway, because let me stand. Let me change the camera angle just a bit, and let me stand at the. Oops. At the edge of the flat area, and it is. I can't quite go to the real edge, but I mean the edge itself. But I can. Excuse me. There are some more. Cut. Skinny. Right. Skinny bamboo trees, and the. Ooh, wow, the angle is not good. At this point, I'm standing. I am standing about 1 meter away from the edge of the flat area, i.e., from the edge of the cliff. Let me now. Now I'm going to. Oops! I should remove some of the. I should remove some of the skinny bamboos I just cut, and let's see. Let me put my gloves on. Yeah, I didn't realize the battery just died on me. The battery for the video camera just died on me, and it actually, when it dies, it gives you a warning sound, but warning beep kind of. It's not a beep. It's a jingle. I don't know. It goes like beep beep. Anyway, so I think the sound is working okay, and let me double check and make sure the sound is working. Yes, it's working okay, and so I'm ready to get going. And as you may have noticed, it's getting dark again. Well, right now it's darker because the sun is behind a piece of cloud, but I can tell it's approaching the edge of the far mountains. So it's gonna set soon. The sun is going to set soon. And let's see, let me remove some of the skinny bamboos I cut here. Okay. And then I'll be ready to cut some more. It's such a shame that I wasn't able to, work yesterday, because now I'm pretty sure I would have been able to finish this entire area had I, if I was able to spend more time. I mean, I was able to work yesterday. As I told you yesterday, it rained. Okay, now let me remove this tree tree trunk or fallen branch. It's more like a fallen branch. Let me remove this. And now I'm going to walk on. There are trees in the way, but I'm going to walk on this area. Okay, and the edge of the cliff is quite near, so I don't have a long way to go. And let me check beforehand if there is, if there isn't, there aren't. Ah, yes. I mean, fallen tree branches and tree trunks which get in the way. That's what I was gonna say. And I found one small one, and then I found one larger one that I'm going to. Oh, okay. This is also cut. One larger one that I'm going to have to remove beforehand, and that large one is this is another one, but this is not a tree branch, and that large one is I found another one. Okay, anyway, let me remove this first. Okay, let me remove so these are skinny bamboos, and I'm going to have to remove these skinny bamboos as well. But okay, I'm done. And then I am now removing tree branches. One of them is here, and another one, a fairly large one. Well, yeah, would be it's not that large. It looks large, but so I removed another one, and there are some more I can see, so I might as well remove them now, or let's see, let me see if I can. Okay, like this one. Yeah, I'm going to remove. Oops. Wow. I almost bumped into collided against a large pine tree because I stumbled. This is a danger. And do you know what, as you age, you lose your agility. You may lose your mental agility as well, but physical agility declines more quickly, and I almost stumbled and fell. Your reflex is gone, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to remove some branches here. You can see, yeah, you can see there are, okay, there is, this is not the, this needs to be, this guy needs to be cut, but there's a skinny bamboo, and but these guys, here we go. These are the branches I needed to. Can you see? I was putting on the on the longer branch, and excuse me. Let me get rid of these skinny bamboos first. Then I'll walk on. Phew. Okay, so here it is, a tree branch, and I don't know where I should I don't know where I should toss it. I should toss them. So let's see. So oh, there's a branch. Yeah, after I remove these, I can cut the skinny bamboos more easily. I made a mistake. I have to throw it again. Okay, success. You didn't see my failed throw and the successful throw. It's not that interesting, and I don't want to record them either. So now, let's see. I need to remove some of these skinny bamboos, and then okay. Yeah, these 3 branches, this requires some work, like this one at a time. One at a time is fine. Maybe maybe for a small one like this, 2 at a time. Oops. I hit my head. Is the audio still working? The video is working, the audio is working. So, okay, for today I'll remove all these branches, and then that may bring us to almost the end of the day, maybe. Okay, here is another dead tree branch. I can branch or trunk? Branch, I guess I can remove. And let's see. So how about this one? Is this dead? I don't even know. But I'm gonna. Yeah, if you pull on it and if it breaks easily like this, it must be a dead branch. But sometimes, I don't know how it happens, but a part of the tree is dead and other parts are still alive. So it's it's a strange business. Okay, so let's see. So how about these branches? How about this guy? Okay, I can remove this guy. Okay, so hey Jude. Okay, I am in a good mood because I despite the snow I've made more progress than I thought I would be able to. I mean, I was feeling kind of miserable, when it was snowing because I didn't know if it was going to stop snowing. And I have nowadays we have like this 5 minute, minute by minute, not minute by minute, forecast, for that predicts the change every 5 minutes, and that was saying something like it will indeed stop snowing. But the thing is, the forecast originally said they will stop snowing in half an hour or so, but then it changed to like 1 hour and then 2 hours. So I mean, when something like that happens, you you begin to feel to lose faith, in your usually reliable weather forecast. So anyway, this is not dead. This is not a dead tree, I don't think. Okay, but this is a dead branch, and there are many other. As I was saying, removing dead branches is necessary to be able to, cut the skinny bamboos easily and efficiently and well. But at the same time, though, before you cut those skinny bamboos, it's sometimes difficult, to remove fallen tree branches because they are all tangled up. Anyway, okay, success. there is a lot here. I think a fairly large pine tree died and fell here, and I'm seeing the remnant of that thing here, I believe, and that's why there's so much to remove. I don't want to ask my graduate students to work on this kind of thing. I can ask them to create a pot that they use for their research, right? That's fine, but this is not. So I'm not going to ask anyone. I'm going to let's see. So here is one more branch. Oops. Huh? Something got in. No? Let's see. So more branches to be removed. This is not. And this is a dead branch, except that if I can break it, it'll be yes, good. I was going to say, if I can break it, it'll be so much easier to remove, and indeed I was able to break it. So now it's much easier to remove. Okay, dead branches. There are some more that you need to remove, but you are getting there. Okay.ごめんなさい。ちょっと境界を間違えて教えられた可能性があります。杭がなんかあったんですけど、この杭は関係なくてとかいうふうなことを で実際なんか関係のない杭もいくつかあったんですよ。実際全くこれは違うっていうのもあったために僕信じてしまいまして、もう申し訳ないですね。それで Okay, so again there was a flashback, and I was talking to myself in Japanese. Never mind. I was talking about the border peg. You know, some of the border pegs here are placed by mistake, really by mistake, and both I and we and our next door neighbor, we both agreed, you know, those pegs, those border pegs, border markers are wrong, and we just decided to remove them. Anyway, I was talking about that. Now I think a little more. Yeah, I might as well try to remove. There are some more. Okay, oops. But Okay. I am I'm making nice headway around here, and that's okay. I'm just about ready to cut some more, I guess. Here is another fallen branch. This is a fairly big one. Can I cut these guys? Yes, I believe I can cut these guys, and are there any other some more branches to be removed? Okay, what can I say? Let's do that. Here is one. Here is another. And a fairly big one here. Okay. Are you still there? Yes, the video is still shooting. So, yeah, for manual job that does not require that much, muscle power. I kind of wish I had a child or wife or someone who can work with me, because something like this even kids can do. But anyway, speaking of that, by the way, I never wanted to marry all through my life, but I can tell you about it. But it has mostly to do with my autism. You see, autistic people are not good at communicating, or just generally speaking, getting along with other people. So anyway, let's see. So I am have I removed almost all of them here? Am I ready to cut some more? I think so. Yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna cut some of these trees. Ooh, yeah, and cut this, and more branches. Let's see. Okay, I think it's good to cut some of the grasses here to make it easier to remove some more dead branches. Okay, let's go, and let's see if the camera can catch all the action. Yeah, I guess since I'm mainly going to cut this part, it can catch that action, and I'm going to cut some things here. So well, this can wait. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'll be out of sight just a bit because I'm gonna cut some grasses there. But well, why am I saying that? Let's change the camera position and capture that action as well. It's much better. Why am I saying I'll be out of the picture and stuff? Okay, this is good. Now, I wanted to record all my actions, correct? So, never say something like I'll be out of the, you know, out of sight or out of the screen. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, and now let me remove what I just cut, and then turn it off. Here we go. And then the main event. So let's remove these first little trees I just cut. These nuisance trees, I don't even know what they are, and they're not my favorite insects, favorite trees, so I don't need them. And where should I? I'm going to. Well, I was gonna say I'm going to toss it here, but I shouldn't toss everything into a neighbor's. Okay, I'm gonna carry it away to my original graveyard for cut trees. Okay, okay, there in the grave. Now, the temperature's dropping real fast, you know, as the dawn, I mean, dusk, sunset approaches. Okay, and I want to remove some of these. Cut branches and here we go. This isn't cut. These are all cut. Nicely cut. Oops. This is not cut. This is cut. Okay. Now I'm out of the picture again, I guess. I'm tossing away this these cut skinny bamboos and this dead branch. And now let's see. Now I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut these guys. Well, these guys don't mean much of anything to you, but you can see as well. Okay, I meant these guys here. And also these guys around here. Alright, so I'm done with this area, and I'm going to crack all the cut skinny bamboos. All of them. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna take them to the burial site. Oops. This is what I was talking about. I just hit the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna take it to the ooh. I'm shaking the camera, the tripod real bad, or real good. I'm now going to take these to the burial site. To the graveyard. Oops. Alright. This is pretty good. Now, now it is indeed getting dark, and I'm going to give these guys, okay, one final good cut. All right, here we go. My shoulder strap is not, here we go, not cooperating. I'm putting on the, this this audio wire, I mean it's wireless, but it's still, I mean the emitter is wired to a short wire. It's wired to the to my headset and my head mic, and that's a nuisance. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give this area a good cut. Okay. One final good cut. It was wild and good and rough. Let's see. There was one. I thought there was one thing. Okay. I may have left some uncut. Oh, I may be out of the picture, but this time it's fine. I'm gonna cut one more. Okay, I'm done. I mean, done means not done. Perhaps I'll try to. I can cut some more, but I'm done for this round. Okay, with this round. All right. So. Yeah, let me carry these away first. These are all in the way of cutting the skinny bamboos in a bad manner, so I'm gonna take them away. Oops! I'm gonna drag them away to the burial site. I'm losing my my power to grab. That's, what do you call it? The grabbing power. That muscle is getting very tired because I did so much of that today. Okay, now I've taken to far away, the farthest burial site, which was the best way to get them out of the way. Now let's collect what I just cut and enjoy today's achievement. And now, so let's collect all these guys. This is not cut. These are all cut. Okay. Oops. I'm taking to the burial site again. I'm dumping it, getting rid of it appropriately, and let's see. I have more to remove, but after I remove these, you'll see a large open area. I can look forward to it. Am I in the picture? Yes, I think I am. And I'm gonna have to remove all these guys. Yeah. And I am removing all these guys and okay. Collect some more of these skinny bamboo trees and yes. Now these are, all these bamboo trees, skinny bamboos are gone, and I now found one more I now found one more wild rose vine here, which I'm gonna take care of right away. Okay. I left this guy. All these guys have been cut. Oops. Okay, I'm done with this as well. Okay, let's see. So these guys have to be Yeah, this is this has to be put away separately, I guess. Ah, maybe I can. Yeah, this is good. And I left some of these, but and I even left this guy's. I thought I left this. One more and more. Yes, I gave it a very good cut. And one more here, and around here. These guys are left uncut. This is a nuisance. Let's see, andやつでも何回か買ったら死ぬやろうかな。3年とか5年とかなんか、でも別にいつにしょっちゅう買わなあかんわけではないらしいから。Okay, let's see. So I was talking to myself again, excuse me. Alright. Now, you see, this is almost the edge of the flat area. So where I'm standing is like the edge of the flat area. So I've done a very good job of creating this flat area. Okay, now let's see. Let's move it up. These are cut. Oops, this is not. This is uncut, left uncut. These are cut. This is cut. You know what? I think I'm going to make another another mound here, because there isn't much sense of piling it up there because it's getting harder and harder to pile up. Now let's see. Okay, this is pretty good. All these dead tree branches are to be taken care of. By who? By me. When? Now. So okay, these. Yeah, I can leave these here as well. Okay, and yeah, I keep saying I need a shredder blade. I really think I do, or a shredder, wood chipper or whatever you call it. Okay. So more fallen branches. I keep stepping on stumps and stubs. Okay. Let's give it. Let's cut some more. Let's see. These things are to be cut up. Here is another tree branch that I need to remove. And now okay, now I can finish cutting this area, I think. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna cut this area and then I'm gonna move over to, okay, I'm gonna cut around here first. I'm gonna cut around there first and then move on to the left. Okay, here we go. Okay, now let's see. I am okay. I'm going to cut. Cut this area first. Okay, let's see if before it gets too dark, I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything uncut. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. I now remember this guy. Yeah. I wanted to cut this guy and I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna cut it next time. And okay, you cut them all. Yes, you cut what you wanted to cut. Okay, this is good. This is wunderbar, except that I wanted to okay, that's it. Oh. This is the danger of not turning off the power. I learned a lesson. Nah. Okay. Let's see. So this is this is all cut and done. Okay, now I'm gonna cut. Now I'm gonna cut that area. Okay. I didn't do a good job of. I didn't do a complete job of cutting that entire area well. So you know, some of the stubs are too long. So I'm gonna cut them short as well. Around here also, the stumps, you know, the leftover stumps are too long. Okay, now okay, again, I think I gave it a good cut. All right, good job. It's almost done. It's all, turn it off. Okay, turn the power off and okay, let's crack the pieces, and bet there would be one or two, you know, uncut skinny bamboos, but nevertheless I think this time I did a fairly good job of getting many of them. Okay. Hey Jude. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple left uncut, or with too long a stump, but otherwise, and around here also I gave a pretty good cut around here. Okay, I did a good job. Yes, I did. Since no one's commending me, I'm commending myself. All I'm saying is that I worked hard, so whether I was skillful or not, and stuff like that, they are, at this point, in a way, immaterial. Not completely so, but in a way, they are immaterial. And these guys can be tossed here. Okay, that's a lot. And let's see. So we have this, and it's going to work. こんにちは。いやもうさ、もちろんです。もちろんです。そんな訪ねていただかなくても、もうそれは、なんか全然知らない人が、でもそれだってまあお互い様なんで、こんな田舎ですので、というふうに考えてますね。やっぱり都会のど真ん中だとなかなか都会だとなかなかね、こうやっぱり土地も高くもあり、用途もしっかり決まってるというか、そういうところあるかなと思うんですけど。Okay, so I was talking to myself again. Sorry. Yes. When I talk to myself, oftentimes either I'm completely absorbed in something or I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Okay. And where did that... yeah, remember that? Oops. Wild... there was a wild rose here, right? I think I cut it. Without realizing, yes, I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. This is good enough. I did good enough a job of cutting a wild rose. And now... okay. It's getting dark and very cold. And my job is almost done. Yeah. Let's cut this guy. This is annoying. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna cut. Those guys and yeah, let's cut some more. And I'm where is it? Wow. This tree is in the way, but still I think I'm in the picture. So I do want to okay. I do want to walk some more and cut some more grass. And let's see. So Yeah. Some of these nuisance plants are you done? More or less. Yeah. Okay. Now I can work on that part some more. Let me collect the cut pieces, and I'm not going to I'm not going to touch the how about the audio? Yes, it's still good. I'm not going to touch the ones down the slope, even though I cut them, so they wouldn't stick my face as I walk around here. I forgot to cut this guy. All right. Yeah. That's about it. Turn off. I no longer need this guy. Oops. And so collect them up. Also collect this plant, this tree, unwanted tree, nuisance tree. Collect some branches. There aren't that much to collect, not any longer. And as I said, I'm not going to collect the nuisance, like skinny bamboos down the slope. Okay, I'm gonna cut this just a bit more. Yep, I think that's just about good enough. I want to cut around here some more, but that's about it. Okay, let's cut that some more. Now, turn it off. Yeah, I want to talk to myself and make sure I'm doing it right. That's why I keep saying turn it off, turn it on, and so on. Now, okay, I'm going to walk for maybe 5 more minutes and I'll spend my 5 minutes trying to clear this part. Okay. Yeah, I know it's dark, and but I'm so happy that I was able to, I was able to come back. I mean, after the snowfall, that was a disaster, and I'm sure I lost like 2 hours worth of work because of the snowfall, but look, I'm resilient. Okay, so I am now going to cut this part, and it's getting dark. I may be out of the picture just a bit. Okay. And now I want to cut this part as well. Okay. All right, and I now want to cut this. Let's see. I want to cut this part some more. Okay. Okay, so it's time to remove. Oh, also, I don't know if it's in the picture, but there's this guy that I always hit. So maybe I should. Here we go. This guy. you know, these two guys, they hit my shin. They've hit my shin real bad a few times, so I'm gonna cut them. Okay, let's stop. Turn off the power. Oops. And see what I did. It's nice. It's nice. These guys are gone. You know, these guys. I hit my shin real bad by these guys, and now let's see. I did a good job of removing some of these skinny bamboos, and also around here it's much more like, you know, there are much fewer skinny bamboos around here, so I bet it'll go real quick. Let's see. Let me change the angle again. Yeah, this is good. I want to, well, it's getting dark, and my last cut was pretty good. And there are some still tree branches, tree trunks, whatnot, that needs to be removed. And more tree branches, nuisance trees and fallen tree branches to be removed here. Yeah, there are quite a few fallen tree branches here. I don't even know why. One thing is for sure, you know, there is one thing is for sure. There is more skinny bamboos growing here. Oh, this is not cut. It's a job for my scissors. my scissors is doing a very good job. Originally I wanted to cut this guy here. I wanted to cut these guys. Okay, and let's see. Did I cut this? Yes. So I can remove that too. I know. I've just realized I've just realized I had forgotten my grasses. Protective grasses, not the grasses, not my corrective grasses, the one I have here. Now it's dark, and I am just about, I didn't cut these. Yeah, I know why, by the way, because there's so much fallen branches to be removed here. Okay. I'd like to shred these into pieces. Okay, now what? Dead tree branches, and I am now out of the picture again, maybe, and okay, this would be, wow, some big, let's see, so I am going to toss this, and this huge, tree trunk, very light, it's dead and dry. I'm gonna toss them out, and I'm gonna crack these, okay, I'm gonna crack these these skinny bamboos and put them here. And let's see what else. So again, I almost hit the tripod. Okay, I have now carried these guys to the graveyard, and my last two jobs are getting rid of this dead tree and this dead tree trunk, and then I'm done for the day. Well, there were two more I needed to. Okay. There were a few more nuisance trees I needed to get rid of, but after that, as I said, my last jobs are getting rid of these two branches, and even before that, okay, this is what I should do. You can, I don't think you can see, I don't think you can see you can see this well. It's getting dark, but the sound and the video are still working, I'm sure, because the pilot lamps are on, so I am going to toss it out. Let's see. What is the best way to do so? The best way is, I think, the best way is to you know, this guy was dead, almost dead and dry at the root, but I guess but it still had green leaves near the top tip of the tree. Okay. And there's one more to toss away, and one more tree. This tree trunk should be this should also be tossed out. Here we go. Yeah, all right. So now, look what I did. It's like this. I'm gonna pan it. Okay, it's like this. I did this, and there are trees in the way, but I did this, I did that. So like yesterday, I was like around here, you see, and then now from the yesterday's vantage point, it looks like, you know, here. I mean, well, first off, this whole part, you know, like this whole part to the edge of the cliff, it was done today. And then from yesterday's vantage point, you know, all these things were, despite the snowfall, all these were done today. Nice. And now, I don't know if you can tell on the video on the screen, but this is the edge of the cliff. This is the edge of the cliff. You can, well, actually it's hard to tell, but this is about the edge of the cliff. And I want to end with a nice picture of the distant mountains. It's hard to walk around here still. It's gonna be much better by next summer, I guess, but still there are stumps and stubs and many things to stumble on. And see, do you see it? The mountains, how nice, you know, all these mountains, nice. And now you can admire the view of faraway mountains for a while. Oh, this is nice, I like it, but it's shivering cold. It's approaching like I guess it's not quite 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius yet, but it's getting there, I can tell. My fingers are feeling numb. Okay, so nice mountains. By the way, to the right means I am now facing east. By the way, we are facing east, and you know, the continuation of that mountain range looks like, see, it looks like so. How nice. Okay, so another day of good work. Another day is over, so see you later. I'm so happy that the video, both the video camera and the audio system still seems to be working. So see you later. Bye. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye.